Whoa! Whoa! Oh, hello everyone. I was just in the middle of talking to my dog about this new event for Unison League called Mobius Path. So in this event, you're teamed up with 4 different people, and basically you have to try to get as far as you can. These people are completely random, so as you can imagine, things become rather chaotic. Now, I will show you all how to heal through it, even with a low gear score healer. Okay, now to prove that I'm not making things up, I am part of the 3rd highest scored group on the entire server in terms of best scores for Mobius Path. Now, as some of you already know, my gear scores are very, very low, and now I'm even lower than before because for Mobius Path I have to remove certain monsters that I already had, like my Alice 198s, and swap them with utility monsters of each in different colors, because that is what you will need to be able to survive. Now some of you may be wondering, why is it that I'm playing on my cleric instead of my archer, which is 150k gear score and would probably perform better? Now the answer to this is actually rather simple. As you see here, in Mobius Path you get one of each class, so that I guess each class could participate. That would be all nice and good, except for one major flaw. There's only 3 clerics in this entire game. So because there's only 3 clerics in this entire game, what usually ends up happening when I play as a DPS is that we get a CPU healer, or a healer, and then we all catch AIDS and die. So, to lower my chance of catching AIDS, I've decided to just be a healer myself. Now, let's begin this guide. So, from wave 1 to 9, as a healer, all you need to do is just sit here like this. With your mouth wide open, and think about how brain dead easy it is to play a DPS. Well, and then you need to wait until your friends use their EE. And when they use their second EE, you go ahead and heal them. And only then you heal them. And if they're not using it, I will give them an order to use it. I will tell them, oh, order, use EE now. And then, well, they will use their EE as ordered, and then I heal them. If not, well, I won't heal them when they use EE. Since these people follow instructions, I go and heal them like this, and then I stand like this again for another 2 waves. Wave 10 is when things starts to hurt, so you want to make sure your guys capped out in health then. But you also want to make sure you preserve your costs as much as possible. That is why I decided to wait until then to heal my friends. As you can see, I now have 97 almost maxed out cost. And I'm still just standing here. Now, beginning wave 10, I tend to like throwing out my favorite monster, so that I can give them all a damage buff. And also get rid of any crazy ideas that they may have of using Nyx or something. The reason why I do that is twofold. One, I'm a cleric, I don't do damage, so I can give them a buff. And second, so that, well, no one uses Nyx or something ridiculously stupid like that. I also do this in the beginning of this phase because usually people can't kill Peliasa right away unless they're buffed, as you've just seen. Now, there are times where your party cannot do enough damage to Peliasa even with a buff, and, well, you get cold gamma. Don't fret, all you need to do is counter it with a dignity right when the fire is still traveling. I could still time it a little bit better, but you get the gist of the idea. Now, if they could, for some reason, take out Peliasa and you get bonus time, that would be sweet, but usually it doesn't happen, so I tend to make a habit of using my Unison at the beginning of round 10. Anyway, in wave 12, you end up with 2 guys, the Dragon and the Bladesman Shuten. Now, Shuten's a pain in the ass because he uses Final Blow and lowers your health to like 1. So if the Dragon were to follow up with an attack, someone usually dies. Now, you could predict who he's going to use that attack on and heal him right away. But the problem with that is that usually you're busy healing someone or something like that. So if you end up getting caught not being able to heal him, and the dragon doesn't attack immediately right after, well, we call these deaths natural causes. Now, let me show you an example of death by natural causes. These kinds of things, there's just nothing you can do to avoid, so don't think too hard on it, just try again later. Anyway, we're now on wave 13, and what's there is 2 dinosaurs that'll try to rip you apart. Oh, extinct your ass! And this fox lady, which does AoE damage and status effects, and also will use regen to heal herself and her buddy dinosaurs. This wave isn't particularly dangerous. I mean, the enemy does use his AoE, but they don't have any lethal ones that'll kill you instantly. So what I usually do there is I wait until the enemies have AoE twice, and then go ahead and heal them to preserve my cost. As you can see, I'm still at like 60-something cost. Oh, I've just caught AIDS. Rather than risking it and using recover or area recovery, I decided to just use Namain and let my buddies cure my AIDS for me. At this point, you really can't be taking any risks. We're already up to wave 14. So this is a good chance to buff my friends anyway, since I think Namain's buff had ran out, so everything worked out. Now my violent friends go and kill the dragon, which causes AIDS, and we clear this wave without much effort. Wait for them to use their ether exchange and all that. My cost is still at very, very high numbers, at like 70. I've been really good with my cooldowns and my costs. Now, we're at wave 15 of the dual golems. The dual golems are basically just giant walls, but they do AoE damage across your entire team. However, the damage isn't entirely lethal, so I usually just wait until they do 2 attacks and then heal like this. And then I'll just wait and let my buddies do the work. Done. They break their golems, and then they finish them off. Now we're at wave 16. For wave 16, you get this horrible person, this dragon again, who will instantly attack you as quickly as he could and try to trip you up. Well, thankfully my buddy decides to use Fine, and all my aids have gone away, and I also use this chance to buff my entire team with Namain. Now we have Joan and Namain, and what's it, Sinatobe. We have massive buffs, and now we're ready to take out that dragon for doing this to us. Counter with a dignity, because these two, they do a lot of AoE damage, so you want to make sure you have dignity off cooldown for this one. Alright, now Shinatobe's down. We've gotten past wave 16. Now we're wave 17. I order my troops to show me your true power! And as a result, my troops became violent and angry with fires in their eyes, and they go and destroy Halloween Jack with massive speed. However, unfortunately, well, we're still not quite there yet, so we ran out of time and couldn't take down the Nine-Tailed Fox. But I'm sure I'll find another group later on that might be able to do it, if I still continue doing this. Well, we finished this show with a Sega Genesis right now. Yeah, my friends use double fire, and then I use light valve with his Naisha, and now we have a fire and light unison. We will crush him with the power of Sega! And try to get as much points as we can before this event's over. Alright, so we're done here. I gained some FP, and so there you have it. This is how you heal. This is how you heal Mobius Path. And I can't wait to see the looks of their eyes when they discover that they've been carrying a guy with only 120k gear score. Clerics are the easiest class to play. You don't even need money or anything. Look, these guys are 180, 170. I thank you all for watching my Mobius Path Healer Obstacle Course playthrough. I hope that may have given you a little bit of insight on how to heal in this stupid event. And, well, I guess that's it. Hope hopefully you'll have some good luck and I can actually play my DPS again. Until next time,